The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Ravens.
From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He's got the first down and more past midfield. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him. And that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Jason Pierre-Paul. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And now a hook up downfield on second down. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On first and 10, it's Dobbins. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal.
First and goal.
They'll run with Dobbins. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Dobbins running out of the gun. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. From the 5-yard line, will this opening drive yield 6? This is third and goal. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Des Bryant there to make the grab. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Their own 19-yard line.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. 1st and 10. Here's Brady. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady eluding the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Flush to his right. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 43 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
It's 2nd down.
Play action. It's Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
It's a pickup of 14. But
here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for Buccaneer TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Sliding out of the pocket. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
Escaping the pressure right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 64 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker now to add the point after.
The extra point.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy, I run for the safe. Boy, till there's nothing left. I'm gonna run to the bed until we all got them buckets. Hear the footsteps coming, cause we coming for the jet. We ain't gonna run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, now they play my line. Lost my dogs, they by my side. And we gon' ride till we die.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the gun, it's Brady. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 6.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have broken the tie. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1. And in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
At the 32-yard line.
This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, Mike, 58, right there. Go!
Shotgun now for Brady. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. It changed the game, I like your respect. You're the more than when I get expected at the back. In fact, I know I said that on my account, he said I got good news and I got bad news.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. It's Brady. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. I'm coming. Check three.
So that'll back him up 5. they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Jackson on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson eluding the pressure right. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
On the keeper. Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson as time expires in the 1st half. And the Ravens will extend their lead. So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his 2nd touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talents. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. You know.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Gronkowski, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Brady. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Ball carrier, Devin White on the tackle. It's a gain of 3.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that 1st down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the 1st down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
Escaping the pressure right. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. He'll buy some time right. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The pass by Brady there, caught by Howard. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Flushed out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play that time through the air. 42 yards. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Again, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Marcus Peters on the coverage.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
It's complete to Brown, right side.
Complete to
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2. Another run here with Dobbins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
a gain of 14. First down.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze his throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
Baltimore.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Dobbins. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd down.
From the gun, Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Ravens 35, Buccaneers 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. But it'll be 2nd down.
Peters on the coverage.
To throw again, Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. Now Brady again. Flushed out right. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Leonard Fournette, 27 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point try now for Succop. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Ravens 35, Buccaneers.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Right there.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw, eluding the pressure. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Check nickel.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson looking left side. Andrews with it complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
First down.
Come on. Switch it.
Here's Jackson to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
A throw over the middle caught by Bryant.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
First down, Ravens.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Forced out to his left. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker now for the extra point. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
One final try now for Brady. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.